Market completely smells of fear right now. Tremor is lingering in the market once again, and we can see investors are currently worried as to whether Bitcoin is going to reach sub $25,000 levels and Ethereum, well, many are worried whether it's going to plummet down to the $1,200 level. So let's have a little look at what's kind of going on in the crypto markets at the moment. I mean, for Bitcoin, clearly we are in a huge downtrend ever since we saw this massive bearish divergence, which played off from basically March 2021 when the RSI continued to come down, but the price did put through that higher high. Now, what's recently happened is, of course, on the 12th of May, we had the Terra Luna FUD. We put through a low of $25,000. So we were asking ourselves, are we potentially going to come back down to this level? Well, one interesting thing is on the RSI, we've not been this low on the weekly RSI since basically 10th of December 2018. But when we actually look at the RSI and bring this chart up, we can see we broke this key level here from the 9th of March 2020, which was actually the COVID-19 crash. So to be fair, you could say we're more oversold than that particular extraneous anomalous event which occurred back then. So is Bitcoin RSI headed towards 30 territory? We're sitting about 31.81 at the moment, so we could still see much more downside movement here. We can see on the 20-day moving average really underextended on this particular time frame. The Bollinger Bands is also showing us, that we're sitting right at the bottom of the ribbon, so it could effectively still be a good dollar cost average level, but it doesn't mean we're going to get a flip or a bounce back to the upside anytime soon. And if we did, the first level I think we may get a bounce to is around about this level here, around about $33,000, as we do have this diagonal resistance here from this swing high on the 8th of November, from the swing high to the 28th of March. As you see, these are key areas of resistance, which shows where the price is likely to see a rejection upon a bullish reversal. So yeah, this is the daily time frame. We've got the 200-week moving average here as well, which is another very important indicator. You probably hear a lot of investors and analysts talking about this one, but it does mean that Bitcoin could skate along to this particular 200-week moving average. And when we do touch down on it, usually that's where we get a nice bounce to the upside. Historically, about $22,000 would be the level where we'd be looking for to touch that 200-week moving average, which would really highlight a great undervaluation zone to potentially buy into more Bitcoin. So yes, we can certainly see more downside movement here. We can certainly see Bitcoin come lower, seeing these particular price levels, and even trading around these lows for a while in this particular range before moving back to the upside. We just don't know how long it's going to be, when it's going to happen, why it's going to happen, as well as another important factor. So looking at daily time frame, we can see we clearly lost this key level of support here, which was at the 27.6k level over here from the swing high in 31st of December 2020. We also have this very, very respectable level of 28.7k, which Bitcoin has respected for a long time, but we're losing it once again. We're seeing that continuation to the downside. We are looking pretty negative on the RSI. We're not even oversold yet, but again, it's a serious issue for Bitcoin right here. If we do lose this support, if we do come down to this wick here of 25.4k, we could easily come down to 22,000 and even sub $20,000 levels for Bitcoin. Though I'm not actually particularly worried. If we look at this particular chart here, which I really like, it's on a logarithmic regression chart on the monthly time frame. We see every single Bitcoin cycle, basically from 2000 and all the way over here, 2010. Now what I've done, I've marked the RSIs with the red circles when we're overextended. As you see, overextension is the red circle, oversold is the green circle. And now what I've done is put a blue vertical line here to indicate that overbought position, and here we've got a green line to indicate the oversold position. Now what we can see is that this usually highlights the top of a bull market. As we see, 1st of December 2017, we've got that bull market top where we're overbought on the RSI, and then we saw an 80.46% crash, which took 365 days before seeing the RSI bottom out at extreme fear over here on the 1st of January 2019. From that oversold RSI position, it took 812 days for a 1,825% recovery. And what we've got right now, guys, is basically that euphoric top, which occurred over here on the 1st of March. So actually I have to move this over here. As you can see, 1st of March it occurred, and then it was a 55.48% crash, which took 426 days. And now we're sort of assuming, well, are we going to see this lower RSI level over here be reached, or 43? Well, we didn't touch the top of the RSI here at 95 in the euphoric phase, so we might not come as low. But the one thing you could use this data for is to firstly gauge how long you've got to accumulate before the next euphoric top, which would be around December 2024 or November 2024. That's when we can assume the next bull market will be. And we've also got basically the correction from the market cycle top to bottom. So before we had 85% over here, now we're getting 80.46% from last year's, 2017. Now this year we've only had a 55.48% crash. So if we were to assume we're going to get 75% this time, a bit of diminished return, you're looking at a Bitcoin coming down to about $17,000 a touchdown. Now I don't know if that will truly happen. I think maybe 70%, so $20,000 Bitcoin could effectively be possible in this situation. But what we do know is that every time we're back down to this green RSI, the negative area, there's usually a great investment opportunity for holding for the long term. As you see, the green line reflects a very essential or ideal time to start buying crypto today, and that's what makes me feel very, very bullish. So guys, if you want to grab some crypto today, make sure you head down to the link below, click the description box and click on through to grab some Bitcoin, or basically accumulate some other cryptos today, though I'd very much only recommend Bitcoin at this current period of time. High risk, high reward is the altcoin scene right now. So that's what's going on with the Bitcoin chart, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here, please. And we're going to now look at Ethereum. So is Ethereum going to hit that $1,200 level? We're on the weekly time frame here, and we can see the RSIs actually came down to levels from 2018 all the way over here in November. So it's been a long time since we saw the RSI come this low, basically 3.5 years. So one would probably be questioning, well, are we going to come down to this $1,400 level? Well, to be honest, we almost did. We got this low of $1,424, and if we do see continuation to the downside and revisit this 200-week moving average again, we're looking at around probably the $1,200-$1,300 level, which probably could effectively happen. Ethereum likes to do crazy things. It likes to make you think you're at the bottom when really you're just still sitting sort of halfway through the correction. So yeah, you can see we lost this bear flag position, and basically the technical target for this is probably kind of close to where we are now. Pretty much bang on. Look at that technical target right there, guys. So it shows you that technical analysis does work some magic sometimes. And yeah, this is the trajectory right now for Ethereum. Pretty underextended on the 20-day moving average. Almost tempting to go long on the daily and 4-hour time frames. As you see, we're seriously oversold here for Ethereum, just like back in May 2022. But we didn't really get a big bounce that time either, so we might effectively not get another big bounce. So that's about a wrap really with this video, guys. Just want to let you know what's going on. Ethereum could be heading towards that $1,200 level on the 200-week moving average. If we do get any sort of bounce to the upside, I don't imagine it will be significant, and I think it would just possibly be us retesting this resistance now that we've flipped into resistance around $1,714. So yeah, that's what could effectively happen. Keep an eye out on the news as well. Only read relevant news. Don't read like spammy, crappy news. Always keep an eye on your macro charts, DXY, total market cap, on-chain data. Look at the BLX chart. It's so useful, guys. This is the one that we were looking at already, because it really allows you to see exactly how every single bull market has performed historically. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do make sure you smash the subscribe button, guys. I will stick around through the bear markets. Make sure you like, comment as well. Head on down below to find the Telegrams and the Discord channels. Don't miss out on all that nitty-gritty information to help you navigate the crypto markets. Thanks for viewing, and I shall see you soon. Bye now.